It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another video for The Walking Dead Dead City. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some Easter eggs from the upcoming episode, Season 1, Episode 5, which is called Stories We Tell Ourselves. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break these down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. And I'm gonna take a look at the pictures that they've released, and these Easter eggs are coming from the pictures. I haven't watched the episode yet, even though I know it's out on AMC+. So after I watch the episode, we might dig deeper into some of these Easter eggs if they're significant enough. So first, we have this picture of Negan standing next to a closed door that says, "Do not open, dead outside." Now, obviously, this is a direct Easter egg and callback to the pilot of The Walking Dead. We know that Rick Grimes was in a similar sort of spot in the hospital when he woke up from his coma. He approached a closed door that had the "Don't open, dead inside" sign, which has been a pretty significant moment in the series. Even now, a lot of fans go back to this moment right here when they talk about The Walking Dead. So obviously we can see that it's a flip because it says "Don't open, dead inside" when Rick looks at it. But in the case of Dead City, Negan sees the signs that says "Do not open, dead outside." So it's kind of a reverse, but it still has the same effect. Obviously, we also saw the same thing in Rick's final episode when he had a hallucination and he went through the same type of door, "Don't open, dead inside," but it was also sort of reversed in his case. It says "Don't open, dead outside," and then it crossed the "don't," which means open, dead outside. So they kind of played around with the idea of opening the door to the dead. So that's kind of cool and clever, and it looks like they're doing something similar in the case of Negan in Dead City. Next, we have this picture of Negan looking at this walker. Now, you might not even notice the Easter egg here, but look at the shirt. It's a white shirt with some writing on it and a smiley face on the shirt. What does that remind you of? I can tell you what it reminded me of. It actually reminded me of Beta. We know Beta had a similar type of shirt, a white shirt that he wore underneath his jacket, and on the white shirt there was some writing and a yellow smiley face, much like what we see here. Not identical, but very similar. So I thought that that was a good callback and Easter egg as well. Last, we have this picture of Maggie right here. There's a car and the headlights are shining towards her and it's kind of foggy and smoky. Now, in terms of what is happening here, I think this might be a flashback to when Herschel was first kidnapped. I could be wrong. But I think that this is a cool direct callback to when Negan was introduced. We saw a similar type of atmosphere where it was foggy, the headlights were shining through, and Negan was there. And we saw like a silhouette of him and everything. So I feel like they might be doing something similar. And if it is a flashback here, and the Croat is involved, then they could definitely be doing something very clever and having Maggie being surrounded by Croats people, parallel Maggie and the survivors being surrounded by Negan and the saviors. That's everything I wanted to go through in this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.